Well, not real happy right now, but this is life. Thought I'd share it with you guys. Oh man. All right. Where? The time to pick them is the time you see them, because if not, guess what? Everything's there. Got it all installed. This gives you an idea. I think ours will probably be a little bit lighter than this, but very similar.
Welcome back to the channel, guys.
Whoa! All the way from Adair, Oklahoma, straight from the basketball camp back to Walker Farm, Ransom Walker, with the hardware.
Or paper.
Well, you know, outstanding ball handler, Ransom Walker, league champions, and most valuable player. All that in one basketball camp?
I'm fragile.
You're what? What does that mean?
I said most valuable.
Most valuable, so that means he's valuable, so he's fragile.
Oh, do we need to get a sticker that says fragile?
For
like-
jelly.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel today, and we are on Stink Alert. That's right. Cassie had Taco Bell yesterday. I'm just joking. I'm joking. There was a skunk that came up on our porch last night, and apparently because Bella and Shelby both stink like a skunk. To combat the stench, I think we should plant some flowers. What do you think?
Oh yeah, I think that's gonna help.
Yeah, it can't hurt. Those two stinkers, literal stinkers. So Cassie has some flower pots out here, so we'll take a look at them. This one has perennials. Oh, look, I fell off the house apparently. Perennials, right?
Sure.
They come back every year. And then I think,
Like this one needs some potting soil in it.
well, we've got potting soil, and we have some
You just dig out underneath them a little.
things to plant. Yeah, probably just plant or put around them maybe. They're gonna come up and get taller. I know this one it'll stick up about this tall when it's done. So yeah, I dig around them a little bit. That one needs a lot. This one
Has become a dumpster.
apparently has become a trash sack since we're gonna take all our trash off in this. What?
You know what we should just put in these?
What should we put in there? Fake flowers?
Iris.
Iris? Because it comes back every year?
It does it on its own, and you can't kill it.
Well, that's your choice. You can do whatever you want. But this year we actually already have some flowers. So we probably could use the flowers that we got this year. But you could add iris, I guess. All right. Oh, stinky dogs. What are we going to do? So, what do we have to plant? These were plants that were being clearanced out at Cowboys over in Pegs. My mom went by. I think they were $1 each, Cassie.
Yeah.
So she got a good deal on these. And then Ransom has something that he wants to show you that he's going to plant. But we have all of that. And then we also have these flower pots that need a little something in them. Hanging baskets. Sue, that is not the place you're supposed to be standing. I want to start pouring dirt in there, and maybe you'll move. Bella,
This was dirty.
I think, was guilty. Yeah, Bella drug those around from the side of the house.
Wet.
I know. I bought it at Walmart earlier, but it was sitting outside.
Not waterproof bag.
It's not. All right, Cassie selected the first lucky plant.
Well, I put it down there a little ways, but then, whoops, we talked about adding dirt, so.
I need a little potting soil. All right, the one Cassie just planted is a festive dance coleus, sun to shade. And then this one is Sun Patience Vigorous Red Impatience. Kind of like you, Cassie, impatient.
I have more patience than you.
That's a good joke. I liked it.
Set it in there and then we'll put this around it.
Okay.
Oh, about like that.
Okay. We're gonna set that one right in there. Put the little potting mix around it. I don't know where Ransom went. He's got a special plant to plant. But he grew all on his own. Try to get this dirt right here. It's gonna fall, but.
Whoops.
So I think what happened last time, Bella grabbed a hold of that and yanked it out. I don't know how you keep your dog from doing that.
That was a person.
Chickens. Oh, at Walmart earlier, I saw one of our robots for sale. First time I'd seen him at Walmart.
Oh, yeah?
That looks good. Yeah, that gives that plant plenty of room to go on out and be bigger.
I don't want it to be down in that as it's trying to grow.
Yeah. I do have a confession, Cassie.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, this morning I was driving down the road to go to the gym towards Salina. Saw something flying around in the back of the truck. I pulled over. I forgot these were in the back of my truck. And one of these little pots had came off, and the poor flower was on its own and was flying around back there. Flew up and then it flew down. So I stopped. There's actually one this size, and moved them to the back seat so they weren't in the back of the truck. Sometimes
I'll have to add more potting soil later, but that'll do for now.
Yeah, I think it looks great. Sometimes you forget stuff. You already got your hands dirty, so we're gonna keep going down this way. Come on down, beep, beep. Watch out, Sue. Trying to get this in also before the rain. There's a chance of rain today. All right, the last two going in on the pots are the Vigorous Rose Pink, some patients, and Vigorous Red. So you guys let us know if we're making terrible plant decisions, but guess what? This is all we got, and this is what we're going to use.
But guess what? They were free to us.
And they were free. They were a gift. So, and we've been needing to do it. It's a good time because we're about ready to get some rain. I think they'll get rained on in just a little bit, and won't have to even worry about watering them today.
Well, this potting soil right here is so wet, you don't have to worry about watering them for a little bit.
Well, and I buy the moisture control potting mix. It's supposed to hold a little bit of moisture longer whenever it needs it. And that way, maybe if we don't water them quite as often, the potting mix will help us out a little bit.
Who would forget to water plants?
I don't know. Nobody around here forgets to water anything, but, just in case something's really radical happened. Is that lightning? Thought I saw something. All right, 1 pot, 2 pot, 3 pot, 4. Where's the 4th one gonna go?
In here.
All right, Ransom, where did this flower come from?
School.
You grew it at school?
Yep.
Do you remember what kind it was?
No.
Okay, if we have any plant geniuses out there that want to look at this leaves and tell us what kind of plant we got going here, then leave it down in the comments, right?
Yeah.
And tell Ransom what he's growing. But we're gonna put it in here, and then we're also gonna add 2 of these, okay? 2 on one side, and then that one, and then 2 of those.
What kind is that?
These are Supatines.
Also, I'm one
Compacts, Lila, and Patience. We're very impatient today.
I'm 1 pot down over there because one of the dogs or the cat or somebody broke it.
So we're shopping for a pot that matches our other pots, really. If we could find one. I don't know where they sell them at, but we need to find one that matches. That one's got a cross on it. It's pretty. That one over there looks like it's starting to break at the bottom, though. See it? Got a little chippy chip.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Actually, I think what it was when it was cold weather and they were frozen, maybe, or something. And then the dogs hit it. I can't remember.
Well, all right. That's probably, don't want to plant it too deep, buddy. Just deep enough. All right, Ransom's planted. Nice white shirt to be doing gardening in. It's all right. These basketball camp shirts probably come by pretty easy this summer.
Yep.
You're going to do 8 Air. What other camps are you going to do, Cass?
Locust and ours.
Locust Grove and Bradford. So hometown, homeschool, and 8 Air. Uh-oh, your ball's about to get attacked by the lawnmower. Nah, I'm just joking. It'll see it. It'll turn around.
Where are we gonna plant this one?
This one will go over here in this basket.
Okay.
All we need is water and sunshine. Yep. Hanging basket's ready. And the last one's getting finished up. Dogs are like, why aren't they petting me? What did I do
One,
to them?
you stink. Two, we're busy.
No, mainly because they
You
stink.
stink.
Yeah. They're in the doghouse as far as being in trouble goes because they stink. Which, they don't smell so bad. They don't smell like they got direct
No.
spray by a skunk.
It's just there.
They were just close to it or something. Because if they got directly sprayed by a skunk, we couldn't stand standing by them. And we'd probably have to wash them with tomato sauce
On
and
the farm, though, you just wear it till it wears off.
it's a badge of honor. On a farm, it's a badge of honor. You got in a fight with that skunk and you won. No. Tomato sauce, baking soda, vinegar, who knows? Lots of things.
So you act like you mixed it up before.
Everybody has a different concoction, but one time we had a skunk that came halfway in our house
At our other farm.
at our old farm, and that stunk bad, didn't it?
Yeah.
That was a bad deal. All right, water, water, water. So we'll get these watered. And Cassie, you know what I picked out today?
What?
Countertops and sinks.
Nice.
Does that sound like fun? Mm-hmm. Well, while we get these watered, why don't we show you a little bit of an update at the remodel house. We got the countertops ordered and the sinks picked out, and one toilet is set. It's not turned on yet, but we're getting closer every minute. Well, today we are back on the house, so that means Ranger came along trying to get a speaker wire for his truck, and we are at Ace Granite in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. Show you guys some of the slabs, some of the options, but we're not getting too fancy. We're just kind of staying with the normal granite is what I call it. So this gives you an idea. I think ours will probably be a little bit lighter than this, but very similar. It'll have a little bit of beige undertones in it. You get pretty exotic on some of these stones, and you know, if that's what you like, then go for it. But I kind of like the more just normal look. Now, one thing that we have at home is a leathered granite. They don't really have a lot of that here. Most of their granite stones are now this black one might be leathered, but most of them are smooth. They've been sanded down, so that's kind of pretty. Definitely do not like black. That's my preference. I like as much light as possible. So there is some examples of what we're getting. And you just saw the sink. So the sink that we selected is the one that was on the left. It has a bigger side and kind of a smaller side. So that way if you have something big you need to fit in it, it'll fit. They'll also mount the bathroom sink underneath. So it's probably going to take about 3 to 5 weeks. Probably the installer told me closer to 2 to 3 weeks. The seller, the one that is doing the invoice, said 5 weeks. So somewhere in between there, I think will be what we're looking at. So there you go. There's an update on the remodel house. But now let's go see if we can find Ranger's speaker wire. You think we can? Yeah, he hopes so. Well, Ranger has ideas they might have speaker wire at Walmart, but this is the first time actually seeing the lawnmowers that we've been using here at Walmart. So they have several options. I didn't even know they had the robot lawnmowers at the shelves here yet, but they're here. Well, I think I gave an update the other day while they were actively working on it, but if you didn't watch Catching Up with the Walkers, we have a new door. So many complaints about this door. Well, guess what? We have a new door. But not only that, we now have painted trim, and we should be ready for countertops. Let me show you guys. All right. So I have actually not been here since they finished up. So you're seeing it the first time I'm seeing it. But go ahead and shut that, Ranger. Accessible beige is the color of the trim and the doors. We painted it all the same color. And our thought process here is these doors would show a lot less dirt and less this way versus being bright white. Also, we got new handles put in and trimmed out around the fireplace. So you guys can see that. Got a little bit of trim there. Come into the kitchen. So you guys saw the countertops that we ordered a while ago. They'll be going in, I don't know, 3 to 5 weeks, somewhere in there. But the trim is around that. That door's painted. Looks so much better. Clean. Kind of take you guys through. Maybe in here you can see a little better the light. But these casings, every time somebody would have walked through here, if they were bright white, I just was worried about them getting really dirty. So check out the bathroom. Awesome. Also, probably be ordering our shower this week. It's going to be a solid surface shower. And I think everything looks really good. We'll go down the hallway. You can see this room has the windows are trim is painted around them and finished up. Everything looks nice and clean. Uh-oh, there's a spider. Spider! What kind is that? Ranger, you want to kill it? You can take your crock off. Ranger says, I don't care. I got holes in my shoes. Perfect place for a spider to crawl up. Come on, get that spider. Get the spider. Get it before it goes. Get it. All right. So on the agenda today, we have these 2 toilets, and I bought these wax-free rings. I don't know if you've ever used these or not, but these are by far my favorite. You can pull a toilet without having to worry about a bunch of wax getting everywhere and being messy. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to try to get a toilet set right in here and do a little bit of cleanup with the old stuff and see if we can get a toilet set. All right, so the reason I like these is because you can see it has a flexible seal that touches that toilet. And what happens if you need to pull the toilet for some reason, say you needed to redo floors, you don't have all the wax ring mess that goes along with it. So I'll go ahead and get the toilet out and get it set. So I'm double checking the boxes, but I don't think these toilets came with a seat. So other than that, everything's there. Got it all installed. I need to get my supply line. I need to buy a seat. And I need to bring the tools to make sure everything's nice and tight, but not over tightened. You can't over tighten it. But these are ADA toilets, so it should be nice and tall. I wanted to get these set so I can figure out where I want my grab bars. I'm gonna put some grab bars right here on this wall, and then also right over here on that wall. So there's some progress, a little bit of progress at least. Now I know exactly what I need to finish the job. So we're checking out the kitchen one last time. I know I need a trash can. So right here is a nice little built-in trash can area for these kitchens. These drawers are awesome. You can see plenty of clearance right there, and they're slow close. And countertops will be on probably, hopefully in about 3 weeks. But they did an awesome job on these cabinets. Everything is stained all the way up and down. And I love these big drawers right here. You can put a crock pot or dishes in them. So anyway, we're gonna get a trash can, get the toilet seats and supply lines, and then a hot water tank. So we've got to make a trip to Lowe's, but still got plenty to do. before we go, but I'm gonna get the last trash out of here and we'll head back to the house. All right, Ransom, let's see your basketball skills. I think he wants the goal lowered. Is that what you wanting? Boom! I don't think you need it lowered. You got it, bud. And a quick update on Ranger and his toesy. Ranger, how's your toe doing? Good. Good? It's getting better, isn't it? Still taking antibiotics and being very careful with it to keep it very dry and very clean. But other than that, he's doing good. Probably wishes he was in Costa Rica right now, but, well, that's life. Well, we need to do the chores, but before that, I stopped by the garden and I got to do this first. Because when it's squash season, you might know or you might not know that the time to pick them is the time you see them. Because if not, guess what? They will be way overgrown. But those are a good size right there. Get those, put them in my little random bucket I found. This one might be a little bit big, but it grew really, really fast. So it'll still be fine. Look at that. Squash is one of those things, I get tired of it fast because we get so many so fast and then we don't have any. There's not a real good way to preserve it. Freezing it's not really an option. Oh, come on. But I do love squash. That one's a little big, but will work. We actually have church tonight, so we might give some away. Oh, these little yellow squash. Tons of them. Maybe we could use a little bit of growth, but I'll pick a few. So it's been a long time since I've grown spaghetti squash, so we'll see how the spaghetti squash turn out. I thought I saw one little red tomato over here. Oh, yep. Little cherry tomato. Our tomatoes aren't looking great. I don't know what the deal is, but I'll pick what we get and be thankful for it. So look at these. Cassie likes these. That one's trash. That one's ripped. That one's not good. All right, Ranger wanted cucumbers, didn't he? I don't see any cucumbers though. He'll have to keep waiting. Now there's one growing. Not quite there yet. Maybe tomorrow or the next day that one might be ready. We should be getting lots of cucumbers in a short amount of time because they're another thing. Once they start growing, they really grow fast. Do you smell rain, Ransom? Or do you smell anything other than skunk and what kind of popsicle is that? Bomb pop.
Yeah.
That's what you smell? All right, well, there's one lone tomato to go with all the yummy squash. Well, it's not much of a garden haul, but we'll take what we can get this early on. I know some people haven't even got to plant their gardens yet, so we're thankful for what we have. Even if they smell like skunks. All right, we're having a discussion about where Cassie wants to go fishing. While in the meantime, I'm gonna go dig this thistle up. There was a bunch of them in here if you saw my last video, but there was one over the fence that I didn't get to. So today I get to it. I got my handy dandy shovel out of the side by side. But I asked Cassie where she wanted to go fishing at, and let me tell you what her response is. All right, here's your beautiful thistle, Cassie.
Thank you for my bouquet.
I asked you where you wanted to go fishing at, and what did you say?
I want to go catching.
She wants to go catching. She doesn't want to go fishing. She just wants to catch. Well, that's easier said than done sometimes, unless you're trying to catch a thistle. Zena was wanting to go with us. We'll come feed you in a second, girl. We'll be back. Good. So I was taking a look at the fly load. We moved our fly contraption over here. Actually, it looks pretty good considering all the rain we've had. and all the chances that they've had to wash it off, they're back. Big Jake, we're still friends, aren't we? After you got shot? Where? Ugh. Here.
Salt says, "What are you doing? Special treatment."
Yeah, he gets special treatment. Sorry, Salt. So they got split up. These three are over here. The cows are over here, but there's a fence right there. They can walk around to each other. But hey, I just moved them all, and you guys are moving them back. I don't like that because I don't want you to go through our fence. Here, let me help you, Salt. You're welcome. All right, it is egg time, which only means one thing. Gary's gonna win today on the guess. You want me to go first?
Up to you.
10.
12.
You were.
10, 11, 12. Let's see who wins this. I've got a lot of confidence today in my 10 guess.
They were short yesterday, so I'm going to predict a long today.
Well, we've had some kind of cloudy days. Not great for egg production. We'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens. How many in that coop?
6.
2 eggs. All right, there was 2 in the first coop. Let's go ahead and get our count going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's music to my ears. 7. Oh no.
7.
8, 9, 10. Oh,
Check the
11.
other side. Did you? Dadgummit. Oh, you've missed some.
There's 11. I'll double check because, well, my wife could potentially win if there's one more egg. But otherwise, Ransom won. Ransom!
Oh, I see one right there.
Uh-oh.
Right there. That white coop.
Inside the chicken's bottom. All right, Ransom.
Good job, bud.
Not only were you a winner
You're
at
having a good day today.
the basketball camp, but Ransom also won the egg count challenge. Congratulations, Ransom. All right, well, Cassie and Ransom are going to head to the house. Peace out, she says. I'm going to go ahead and give the chicken some scratch, and we'll go check on the grow out pen real quick before we call it a day. I think that turkey's trying to get out to go with the other turkeys. The birds are liking the railings around here. And update, we have to go to a different store to get selenium. We actually had selenium for a calf, but the type of selenium that we have, we cannot give it to Lefty because, well, it is a too strong of a dose. It's an injectable for baby calves, because that's the only thing we've ever used selenium for, is for our cattle. But we're gonna get some at the local farm store. They have it. It's just a supplement. Says you give it, I don't know, like 5 times, 5 days, twice a day. So we're gonna get it tonight and then start him on it and see what it does. Maybe it'll straighten out, but he's about half the size of the other chickens, so there might be a little something else going on. He's not completely normal. Or her. I don't know if Lefty is a boy or a girl. All right, sheep. Patience has prevailed. You finally get to eat. But Xena first, because, well, she takes care of you guys. Come here, Xena. Well, it's almost peaceful at dinner time, besides him being a little pushy. We've got our new weather here. He's doing good. We've got our newest girl, Helga. She's beautiful and doing good. I can get a little close up on her wool. She got these little horns, not too much of the horn, but she's doing great. She's fitting right in. Xena, you're not even hungry? What do you eat, girl? If you're not gonna eat this, what do you eat? Huh? You're just gonna go sit down and rest? You must have it real hard, baby. Xena is a good girl. Always a strange dynamic on the farm. Tesla wants to be a mom so bad she usually steals the duck eggs. Looks like that duck's trying to keep her fended off. Let's see. The ducks are sitting on their nest right now. I just know she's thinking, can I find some eggs to sit on? Let's go check it out. See if we can get an update on the eggs before we end the video. Well, that didn't take long. Just about as soon as I got the side-by-side up, rain started. But it's just sprinkling right now. I think we are gonna take all the rain we can get because July will be here before we know it and rain will not be in sight. Looks like the ducks and turkeys must have their bellies full because they're not really eating. And it looks like the duck is kind of keeping the turkeys back. Maybe not. Maybe that's my imagination. Let's go look. Hi, Xena. Hi, Xena. All right. Let's come check out these nests. So you can see I'm not going to bother them. I don't think they've had enough time for them to hatch yet. These two are sitting on their eggs right there. I think the turkeys would really like to get in there and take over that nest though. So let's go over here to this nest and see if it's been abandoned or not. Ooh, that egg does not look good. It is all kinds of foul colors. Then it looks like, oh, one right there. May have had something growing in it. Hard to tell. And then see if we can see any babies in here. Oh man. All right, she's got 4 eggs. I don't see anything chirping in there or moving around, so I think we'll call it good. Well, this is definitely not the ending that we wanted to share. We'll call this the alternate ending. Have some bad news over at the remodel house. I can just show you the video from yesterday and what's going on. Well, not real happy right now, but this is life. Thought I'd share it with you guys. Not making a video today, just came over here and decided to mow while I got a break in the rain. And unfortunately, very unfortunately, it looks like somebody has stolen the handicap ramp that I had sitting here waiting to install. So I'm gonna go inside and see if they took anything else. Looks like maybe they decided they thought they might steal this piece and they left it. I'm gonna call my parents and double check with them, make sure they don't know anything about it, but sad day. Sad day. Been working hard on the house, getting close to getting it ready for someone to move in. Right here, somebody stole that stuff right there. Or when they stole it, they dropped these. They're gonna need these, whoever you are that decided to steal from us. Man. All right, I guess I'll get some cameras up out here. We currently don't have any cameras up. There's one that looks like a camera right up there, but didn't have internet here, but I can go ahead and put a game camera up and try to get anybody coming in and out, but it's probably too late now, unfortunately. Well, here's a little bit of an update. I called around, made sure nobody took it for any reason, called my parents. They had no idea about it being gone. We think it happened last night. I was here yesterday working inside. I walked around, never noticed anything missing. So they are sending the sheriff department out here. they're going to make a police report. That way, if I do find somebody posting it on Facebook or somebody turning it in the scrapyard, trying to scrap it out, then we will have proof that it was stolen. We got to establish that it was stolen. So I'm trying to do a police report to make sure that we have our bases covered. Once that's done, then we'll make a post on Facebook for people to watch out for it. Also probably offer a $500 reward. Why? Because I hate thieves. I hate people that steal stuff. Don't hate the person. I hate the action of them stealing stuff. So I would happily pay $500 to anybody that can tell me where the thieves are and get me to be able to press charges and get my property back. I would love to do that. Probably I would give them $1,000. So just putting that out there. I absolutely hate it, like I said, but now we'll move on. But we got to go through all the proper channels as far as we know. I'll talk to the sheriff when they get here and we'll go from there. Well, I just spoke with the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office and they are on it. They have a good description of everything that we have. And if it comes up that they stole it and so they get a bust of somebody and our items come up, then they will prosecute them for our items as well. And they'll let me know about that. So at this point, now we're starting to gather information and put out a Facebook post. You guys have probably already seen the Facebook post about this. And yes, we know we probably should have had cameras up already. There's one dummy camera up over there. We have thought about it, but we have had absolutely zero issues here. We're actually right next door to a big business, and that big business has cameras up. So I'm going to visit with them. I'm going to visit with the neighbors across the road to make sure they haven't seen anything. But there you go. We do what we can and move on, and that's what we're going to do. At this point, if something else happens with this, I'll definitely let you know. But at this point, I guess I'm going to load my mower up and go home. Well, it's been a long evening. I went home, did all the chores, and I got cameras figured out, got multiple cameras. I got a notification coming on my phone if somebody pulls up next to the house. Also put up some signage. So I won't tell you exactly where the cameras are because that, well, who knows who's watching. But we have this sign right here, no trespassing, warning. And then we have that same yellow sign up at the house right when you walk up, just to let people know that we're using video surveillance. Now, most criminals probably don't care what the signs say, but if I can get a notification on my phone, then I can call law enforcement and I can be here in just a few minutes. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully at this point, I just wanted to keep the ramp that we have. Don't want to lose another $1,500 ramp or $2,000, whatever they're valued at. Don't want to lose another one. So very unfortunate in this day and age, but that's the world we live in. You just got to deal with it as it comes along to you. So that's the story right now. We have got some leads. We are searching at different scrap yards. We have some neighbors that we talked to that think they may have seen the people that took it. So we're following up on leads. We're working with the police officer in Cherokee County. We're working in the other counties with the scrap yards, trying to track everything down. Horrible things happen every day. Eventually, it's going to happen to you. How we deal with it says the most. So we are going to keep moving on. Going to keep working on the house. The kids and I are going to run to town in a minute and grab some toilet seat lids and connections and different stuff to finish that up. But I do have cameras on the house right now. As soon as something moves, I can see it on my phone. It costs me quite a bit of extra just to have that data and that type of thing. We don't have internet over there. So if you're wondering why we didn't have cameras up, we've had this project going for about 8 or 9 months, have had zero issues. There's some neighbors really close by. This is the first time we've had a problem. But I went ahead and paid the money to get the data card with the cameras, and we have everything up now. So watching it like a hawk. If they're smart, they won't come back. But sorry to end on a bad note today, but that's life and it happens. But thank you for following along with our family. If we have any updates, we'll share them on the next video. We hope you have a great day and God bless.